Welcome back to Everybody Dies, including you.
Even
Just
me?
give it time.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I don't know.
Surer than you'd like me to be.
Can you prove it?
So we're current. Oh, this is a bad time.
Huh?
This is. Oh no.
What?
I started the episode in a state where we're waiting for one. I guess we'll just go sleep. Oops, I spoke. Oh no, I woke them all up.
You're an
quick,
asshole.
Before someone notices.
You ring the bell and then you go to sleep and then everyone else wakes up?
Fuck you, got mine. I just realized that we're waiting for the next letter or magazine or whatever for Buck's next adventure, and we're waiting for her to, I don't know, progress or something.
That's sad to think about.
So, like, in both cases, we're, like, out of things to do right now. This is a depressing, sad, snowy place. It's like it represents the end of life, get it?
Like in the same way that winter has been used for, like, generations to represent the end of life.
Yeah.
You know, I really did like... So I liked the Green Knight. I thought that was pretty good. But I like how green represented death to them because of its ability to take over things that are dilapidated.
Oh, yeah, the inverted things.
Yeah, which is, like, funny because most people wouldn't think of green as death. But, like, I understand exactly why they think about green as death. It makes perfect sense to me because it's the reclaiming of nature over things that are man-made.
That was just a very fun movie to watch.
So when things are, like, left in, like, they're, like, deserted, green is what happens to them. It's like oh, I totally get it. Just never thought of it that way.
Like every post-apocalypse sort of situation. Like The Last of Us.
Like, I think it's like, oh, it's life, but not for you. It's life for other things.
But yeah, things got strained. The season stuff got really strained in video games when The Last of Us 1 and Journey did it, like, back-to-back. Like, they had their entire game be structured into the 4 seasons, and that was, like, the arc of the game.
Oh, no, there's, like, I feel like there's a lot of...
But like, I think those two
that.
came out like a year apart or something.
It's just like a super common
wow, it's
theme.
the highest profile, like biggest, best art game ever made, like that year. And it's like, all right, come on, we gotta stop doing the season thing every year. I get it.
Okay, so you gotta stop doing seasons every year, am I right?
Yeah, like move to California and they'll just disappear.
It's all the same. It's like hot or less hot.
Yeah, we have hot and things are on fire, so the sun is red today.
Yes.
The red sun season.
Red represents death to me. Sweet Pea, you probably wondered where I've been lately. I've been hiding out in my house. I didn't want to come out. Just like in a small town, word gets around, and the gossip starts. My walls are not that thick. I can still hear people talking about me. This kind of thing, unwarranted gossip, I mean, it happened all the time back in town.
It's not that unwarranted, you're a landlord.
People don't seem to change. One of my good friends was always the nicest to me. She would always praise my hairstyle or the way I dressed. The compliments were always coming. And this was when I had just lost my brother. You remember, I told you the story about that sudden brain aneurysm. Poor thing. Taking the dog for a walk, then poof, on the ground. Well, it was around that time. One day I was at her house for a garden party and we had to leave early. My husband wasn't feeling too well. I know that like sheep really like cuts the tension, am I right?
Side story and super sheep just flies in. Wait, takes one more step, then flies again.
Too many cocktails. He was such a lightweight. Well, we left quite suddenly, but I had forgotten my purse. I came back not 15 minutes later, and from the sidewalk I could hear, well, she was talking behind my back, talking about how I wore the same dress at two parties in a row. She said it in a very offhanded way, like she was stating a fact. Everyone knows that. She should have known better then. That's what I remember. The way it made me feel. I didn't like it. This is how I feel now. Nobody likes to be kicked when they're down. I've been feeling like I'm losing my mind, and on top of that, other people on this boat have been talking about me behind my back. I don't want you to put yourself in a delicate situation, but could you help? Maybe do the rounds and see for yourself what is going on? I would appreciate it. Thank you, Sweet Pea. We got the one person to talk to.
Yeah. We don't exactly have the list anymore. What kind of mad shit is Buck gonna talk?
Jeez, Buck, like, quit making the nice little lady upset.
Is he even around?
Talk
There,
about-
oh, there he is. He's so hard to find.
meat
He's the
stew.
hardest character to find ever.
Well, 'cause
and he's
he-
the permanent one.
Well, he like flies around. That's why. And
yeah,
he's just,
he flies around, but he's also like low
Small.
profile and green, so he blends reasonably well with everything.
Beverly, talking behind her back. By the 7 graces of Imelda, I would never. I couldn't. I thought she liked me. Weird. Hope I didn't do anything to upset her.
Oh no!
Oh, he wasn't even talking about her.
We're gonna find out that she's like imagining it.
Sweet pea, I didn't sleep well last night. My back was killing me. What are you doing? Are you busy right now? Oh,
I'm desperately unbusy.
I didn't ask you to do that. I haven't been talking to anyone. Have people been talking behind my back? I didn't think that they would have had time to form an opinion of me. Are you sure I asked you to do that? That sounds like something you would do on your own. I might go introduce myself now. Hopefully you haven't ruined my reputation by now. Oh, sweet pea. Always trying to help out. What the fuck was that conversation?
Well, she doesn't remember asking us to do it.
Yeah.
So when she's asking us to, and paranoid about that stuff, she's like reverting to like being a landlady, which is like, yeah, people talk mad shit about you all the time because you're the antagonist in their life.
Well, no, but she's talking about in town, in the small town. So I mean,
She talks about her walls not being very thick. Oh, you mean back on our farm?
yeah, no. The walls being very thick. That's an expression, Keith. Like it's not. She's not being literal. I just mean like she
I mean,
can.
people are often being literal though, because they just hear through their thin apartment
she's
walls.
talking about in her town where she lived on the farmhouse. I think her being a landlord was when she was old and she met us. I don't think she was a landlord at this point in time where she's talking about the dress.
She's Dr. Manhattaning and living her whole life at once, but not well.
Just one urchin.
I see you sheep trying to destroy our life's works.
Philip Seymour Hoffman's not hungry.
Can you actually tell which one's which, or do you just
No,
guess to sound
no, I'm just
like
guessing.
you remember?
I don't want them to feel like they don't have names.
I think we're back to having nothing to do.
I think like Buck doesn't seem like the kind that would gossip anyway. So
No.
he seems like he ain't got he ain't got nothing going on.
It's sad.
Which I guess is what
'Cause
when people do gossip.
It's all sad though, because he's like, I thought she liked me.
Yeah, poor Buck.
You mean that when they said my shirt looked comfortable, they meant it in a bad way?
Yes. Wow, that looks comfortable. Dude, one time. I mean, I have a lot of.
I remember feeling good when someone said that to me because it was like, they're jealous of my sweater.
Oh, you look comfortable.
Turns out they're just a shitty person. What a surprise. Oh, what do we do now? Oh, complete the proper errand. Visions of oil. Oil! There's oil in these here hills. That's not the right word. It's supposed to be gold. Black gold in these here hills. Where's the onion? There's a new one here. Let's just get rewarded for something that
Sure.
you probably did and I didn't help with.
We're making lobster
At
bread.
this point, I assume it's just all cooking. That's just all the progress we're making.
I'm making no progress in cooking because I've done like everything I can think of, and I'm like struggling.
There's a cookbook, right? So the
Oh, you fucker!
Shit, I didn't mean to do that. Well, at least it came back out.
I'm making lobster
and common
cornbread.
frog. I just wanted to click on the recipe. The game's a dick. It's this fault.
Yeah, but it's not.
Oh,
gonna
you can see the you can see the silhouette of each thing.
Yeah, but it's not gonna
that's
tell me
it.
what it is.
What if it was that cake? Have you made a cake yet?
Yes, I definitely made cake.
Are you sure?
I have it in my
This
inventory
one's
right
just
now.
a plate. It's too small to stand out. Oh, these are really unhelpful silhouettes. I want to see something really distinct, like a horse.
Like,
I just feel like something that comically stands out. You're like, oh, that, I know how to make that. I'm not sure if we're gonna have any clues here.
I can make more pies. I think I haven't made all the fruit
Like different
pies,
fruits.
so that's it. Homemade paper.
Homemade
Wait, what's
paper?
that? Is that?
That looks like cocktail. Shrimp
It's
cocktail?
probably calamari.
Or
I don't know if I made
or
calamari
onion
yet.
rings.
I made onion
Oops.
rings already.
I didn't mean to exit. Oh, that's the bottom. So we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Wow, 18 to go. You're blowing it. No.
I know, what a fucking loser.
Was it corn flour?
Corn flour and lobster. Don't know if that's gonna do fucking anything, but we're trying it.
Yeah, you gotta experiment in order to get that spearmint. Can you cook spearmint? What's spearmint made of? How do you get spearmint?
Spearmint is a plant. You don't cook spearmint, Keith.
You don't know how they make soda?
What? I forgot what this makes. I know that makes yogurt.
I watched the Anne Reardon video where they tried to recreate Coke.
Oh, did they do it?
They're trying to see how to do it. And I remember at one point they had one ingredient that they cooked for different amounts of time, and they had that in parallel in 3 separate jars because like it being cooked for different amounts of time would affect its flavor in different ways. Like sometimes it's just weird things where you just have one ingredient, but like the cooking state does weird shit to it.
Well, I always think about baking.
I think it was how
it's like eggs. You have like a million different versions of eggs depending on how long or how you cook it.
Like how smoky the caramel is.
I don't even like Coke. I think Coke's gross.
That's lucky. It's very convenient for several reasons to just not like it.
Is it because it's bad for you? Anyways. But, no, my family, my mom, my grandmother, my aunt, and my sister at one point were all immensely addicted
I finished
to
all of these.
Coca-Cola. Not cocaine, Coca-Cola. Like to the point where my sister was drinking half of a box every day. And we had to have an intervention. We actually had to tell her to stop.
That's a lot.
And she was like a kid. She was like 12.
No, if I like get all indulgy on anything, I'll just kind of feel sick and regretful immediately.
No, my like all my family wouldn't drink coffee. They would just wake up and drink Coca-Cola.
I think Andrew used to drink I think he's just like live off of like 2-liter bottles of Mountain Dew and not eat. And it like destroyed his stomach lining or something.
Oh yeah,
and, like permanently affected his ability to have like caffeine and stuff like that.
Probably. I'm surprised he's not dead.
Don't do that, nerds. You get it. That's why you gotta have the balance between the Mountain Dew and the Doritos.
Yeah, the Doritos are there to offset the Mountain Dew.
Your stomach lining goes.
Yeah, they go in tandem.
Yeah. Then you graduate to eating Soylent all day and never having food again.
I can't wait to get there. Again, still going strong with the ingots. My hands are literally tied by my profession. I have to accept the trash you bring me. What is it now? Your pockets full of ingots? Remember to take them out before you go swimming. It's a little something to show you I care. Not about you, but the act of showing that I care.
I'm a caring person that cares about things.
I care about the way I come off.
Hey, you've passed the 74 mark on food. And so we get...
More dishes. That's incredible. New Spiritfarers never cease to amaze me. Always relying on that Everlight. What a life you must have.
Are you negging me for having a superpower?
Yes. I think she'll neg you on anything that she can neg you on.
So there's 2 of these stupid dolls out there somewhere. And
we're bad at fishing.
There's more fishing to do.
Oh, octopus. Okay, that's what I need. I need that for those rings.
I just got bored of fishing at some point. You probably have to be in specific places for some of it, or maybe just fish for a long time.
No, you do. I think you do have to be there for specific areas. I actually really like fishing, but we're always moving, and I never have time to fish.
Yeah.
Also, because it fucks up your ability to do anything else on the boat, so I can't do it.
Yeah, you just stopped completely.
But honestly, I would fish all the time if you weren't here.
We're now down to just fishing and cooking.
So, like...
Oop, she's progressed to her next stage of losing her mind.
Good, we're making progress. I've already made lobster rolls.
Is she gonna ask for a house again?
I do enjoy being on this boat. I've been wondering. Would it be possible to build me a house? You remember, the kids and David and I lived on a farm. We had nature all around. We had dogs and goats.
I'm chasing this man. Nope, he's chasing me.
Oh, Memento?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a cozy little farmhouse. It wasn't much, but it was ours.
And then she just trailed off mid-conversation.
Oh, look, Stella, I know you know something's not right with me, with my memory, with how I can think about things. I can't think the way I used to anymore. It's really hard, but you're here and it helps. You know what? Don't worry about it. Right, so I did remember more of that dream I was telling you about the other day. You know, the one with the projector and the sweet corn? That's right. In that one, I was looking at my dad's old film negative. It was from when was stationed in Europe. I don't remember where exactly. It was... he never really talked about his experiences. He probably was my complete opposite. He did mention seeing some beautiful houses. He always said we should have built our houses in that style. What was the name of that place? Nordweiler? That sounds right. Hopefully if you find that acetate, it'll help me remember a bit more. Oh, and take this. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Thanks again, Sweet Pea. Oh, we got the key for the house.
Yeah.
It's
convenient that I put her things like right next to each other. Because then she just like walks a few feet instead of across the whole map.
Yeah, you're totally right.
We get that update like 3 hours later when she finally arrives. Nordweiler. Isn't that like... It's like this chunk of... Yeah. Okay, let's see. Well, you got this one. That'll be the fast trip. Yeah, I really don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with my mind going. I hate that entire thing.
that thought really freaks me out, to be honest.
There's like the parts where you... Like, I covered this in the Annihilation video to some extent, but like there's the part where you just start losing who you are, but there's also the part where you can like turn into like a shittier, like more agitated and angry person and just start like being abusive to everyone around you that like is taking care of you and so on.
Well, okay, I'd have to like remember the differences between Alzheimer's and dementia, but I think that's more common in one of those two. Like the agitation.
I think one of those is a circle inside of the other one. So I don't think those are like two separate things.
I think they are separate conditions for sure, but I don't know. I'm sure they're related to each other. Like I said, I think they both have to do with the myelin sheaths on your
because there can be like this whole thing where like you're constantly frustrated and confused because something's wrong and nothing makes sense around you because of the condition that you have, and you start lashing out and blaming other people for that. Increasingly, like it's really common to become agitated and aggressive. Yeah. I'm gonna look up the difference really quick because that's just a nightmare. I'm interested in. I know it's like probably one of the worst things that can happen to a person. Like I think about that. Because you end up suspecting that the reason why something's wrong with you is because the people you love are doing it to you. Well, you start getting paranoid. Like they're betraying you in some way, or they're like out to get you, and they want your money, or they want like your stuff, or in some way, or they're trying to get you out of the way on purpose or something. And it's a nightmare. Yeah, so Alzheimer's is a type of dementia. Dementia's permanent. Alzheimer's is average 8 to 20 years, which doesn't make sense because I feel like that's just the end of your life anyway. Alzheimer's can happen as early as 30. Hooray. Well, that's a lot of failed cooking. There's 10 to sell. And he buys them for some reason. That's the most confusing thing of all. No, Alzheimer's has to do with mood, behavior. Some forms of dementia can be reversed and managed, such as those caused by drugs and alcohol or metabolic disorders, but Alzheimer's is irreversible. You can only slow symptoms or improve symptoms or slow progression. Sorry. I'm learning. Just abandon your cat. I get stuck here. Mm-hmm. Like father, like son. Strasbourg, 1944. Oh, we're getting dark. I didn't ever get this before. Oh, where am I going? I'll never know. Scary. Shiny. We have this one already? Okay. Oh, accidental hug. It's always on accident. Get away from me. I never wanted this. I didn't ask for this. Time to go back to World War II, which things always seem to go back to.
I mean, it was very significant. Just bisque. Lame. What is that? That view. I love the look of these houses. They are so beautiful. My father was obsessed with architecture. He was a veteran. He went overseas and fell in love with the buildings. Even on the battlefield, he carried his film camera around his neck. He would always be taking pictures. Can you believe that? Despite all the violence and carnage, he still found beauty. Seeing those buildings fall left quite the impact on him. He didn't talk about it much. The war, I mean. Architecture became more than a... He talked about that all the time. Did I ever tell you that I lost my purse with my address book and my mother's brooch? I don't think so. Well, that purse had that photograph inside. I would take it out from... Let me take a little break.
No. Yeah, it's just a little picture of like a window.
Yeah, it's kind of a vague picture.
Yeah. Just like, he really liked the brickwork.
Sweet pea. Aw.
She has like the call out, like she wants to talk to me, but also she's sleeping. Two separate things have triggered at once.
Yeah, I don't think she's maybe she's talking in her sleep.
Oh, she's dreaming about me. Let's dream about her, psych.
Loser.
Must dream about winning the lottery.
I hate doing that because then I wake up and I don't have money. And I'm like, oh, that sucks.
The worst, I feel like the worst type of dream is just the one where you dream about doing your morning routine.
Oh,
and
for
then
sure.
you wake up and have to start over. You're like, motherfucker. It's like, I think it's like a universal thing that happens to a lot of people, but like for us, it feels vaguely like you just, like the same feeling of like when you realize that you die or something and you like have like an hour of game to replay now.
Yeah.
Like, oh, the last save was so long. I didn't ring the bell. God damn it.
Hee 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 hee. Oh, I like her little snoring noise. It's very cute. I sleep like a rock, but apparently I snore, but only if my neck's at an angle, so if you correct it, I stop snoring.
And do people correct your neck while you're sleeping and then you don't wake up still?
Yeah, I don't wake up still, so...
It's astonishing.
I know.
Because, yeah, I think she mentioned this last episode, but for context, like, last night, Kiki just decided to replace Stephanie's pillow.
She does that all the time.
So she just, like, pushes under Stephanie's head and just sleeps under her head and has Stephanie sleeping on her.
Yeah.
And it ruins her neck.
Yeah.
But Stephanie will just...
I don't wake up.
She won't wake up from that. Like, I wake up from fucking anything. What is this gift you have? I feel like you could get just, like, taken away at night and you wouldn't wake up. Like, they can just, like...
No, people have actively, people
take you out.
have actively, like, lifted me and moved me as an adult.
What the fuck?
Hey, Stella. I can feel it in my bones. The season is about to change.
Is it the part where everything's covered
Yeah, I was gonna say.
in snow right now?
We should take a look at the flowers. You don't remember? When we were neighbors, we had these beautiful red anemones in our garden.
What?
Anemones are names of flowers, too. You look so surprised when they would bloom each springtime. You probably thought it was magic or something.
Anemone.
You had the look of, how did they survive all winter? Well, flowers are resilient. They remember that they want to grow, to see the sunlight, to feel its warmth. That's what I like the most about you, Sweet Pea. You were always the brightest part of my day. I'm glad we were neighbors. Neighbors. Honk. Oh no!
She's dead! That was distressing.
That was distressing. Is she walking on the boat?
I don't know, she's headed somewhere, it seems.
I think she's walking to the boat.
It takes her.
No, she's knitting.
She's just gonna knit right here.
Sweet Pea. I sure am hungry. It's gotta be the fact that I haven't eaten in a while.
Yeah, that is a subtle clue.
I will fix it. I am the cat that feeds. Oh yeah, the more food. I will feed you.
You need to feed everyone.
Sorry. You said your dad was German. Here's sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut.
Oh, again with that.
You just did that.
Apparently I acquired taste.
Oh, she doesn't like it. Acquired taste. Even when that acquired taste is her cultural heritage.
I mean, dude, I'm Scottish and all that stuff's gross.
Yeah, hummus.
Hummus? You don't like hummus?
Isn't that Scottish?
No. Haggis? So
Haggis.
Hummus
There you
is
go.
definitely not Scottish.
There it is. Haggis is like sheep or something.
Yeah,
Sheep stomach.
Yeah. Now, if you look at like a...
Yum, yum, yum. Would you hear that?
It's... Yum, yum, yum.
Oh my god.
Aggressive eating.
The voice acting. What is happening?
No, but as like a little vegetarian growing up, like anything from my cultures, they're just not. It's like all meat based. Like it's icky. It's all icky. All icky.
It's all icky.
All icky.
Icky thump.
I hear icky thump sitting drunk on a wagon in Mexico.
Why don't you
yeah,
kick
well-
yourself out? You're an immigrant too. There you are. Finally. Remove curse is a level 3 spell.
Oh, I didn't. For some reason. Oh, it's rice pudding. I was like, I don't think I registered that it was pudding. Cheese. I should just keep offering him things that he can't eat. Corn dogs.
Sustenance. So he's definitely just eating out of a personal pizza box.
I like to feed him like food that I think he'll like. I like feeding them all food that I think.
I was gonna say I thought that was the point.
Yeah, but I
I like to succeed at the game.
I'll let you talk to this guy before I start cooking again, as to not like take up your menu. Oh yeah, I needed to cook. Go back up. I needed
cholesterol. Visions of oil. Questionable meal, burnt food, old shoe, and household glue.
We can make glue. Old shoe I don't have though.
Glue is made out of
Shoe. I need 2 shoes then.
We need 2 shoes.
I think glue isn't glue. No, glue might be. I thought no. I think it's like sawdust.
Step 1, kill a man. Step 2, have 2 shoes. I guess we should just fish here until we have 2 shoes.
Wait. Talk to him. Wait, nope.
What?
I didn't see the. I need to make chicken noodle soup and something else.
Which thing?
At the very top.
Oh, I didn't start at the top.
Apple pie and noodle soup.
Menacing sheep.
Yeah, no, that's what. Okay, I forgot. I want that.
The
Oh,
fuck?
wait, cotton thread. Can we make that now? Maybe. Wait.
Yeah, that's easy.
We're doing it now. Get me a sheep.
You just make 2 cotton thread and a partridge in a factory.
Cotton thread is made out of. Oh wait, no, we need to grow cotton. That's the problem, right? Because
We don't have cotton thread.
I have linen thread.
We don't have cotton fiber?
I was for linen, cotton thread. No, I have linen fiber. Fuck. Wait. Hold on. Let's see.
Ah, that was a hard shoe to catch.
Did you get it?
No, I died.
Oh.
I died. Okay, that just becomes the fail state word. Oh, I died at a Tetris.
No, I don't have cotton seeds. Damn it. I'll never get the sheep.
A lobster.
Rock lobster.
Let's rock out. So we don't have any cotton fibers.
Okay, no. Oh wait. Hold.
Where do you grow? Where do you grow cotton again?
Well, I don't remember how we get cotton seeds.
I guess a store. I'm working on shoe because Visions of Oil, I think, is the quest for Buck. He wants us to. We have an objective that's to complete his Visions of Oil quest. To get over here and help me fish really badly to get the thing that's not fish.
Okay, let me plant rice.
It's very important that we get not fish. Damn it, it's a snow crab. Technically not a fish, but that's not what I meant. Why aren't there more shoes in the Arctic?
You know, I was listening to this whole thing about how there's this one specific area of Canada where they kept getting human feet that would wash up on the shore. And it got to be like a very strange and like it was something kind of ridiculous, like 4 in a year or something. And they were like, what the fuck? And how does this keep happening? And there's shoes with feet in them. And what they figured out is that it's just like it's an anomaly because of the way where a body that ends up in that ocean will end up like, it was a very highly oxygenated part of water that caused the body to like decay in like a really weird way, where for some reason all their feet were becoming unattached to their bodies.
The fuck?
And the way that the ocean was moving just pushed all their shoes, which would float because they had they would float because they're in a shoe. They'd float to shore.
So that's what's separating the foot. I was like, why the feet specifically though?
Like it took them a lot less time to come apart than it would in other parts of the ocean.
So it would just be a foot in a shoe.
Yeah,
That's
so
like
this little
more
girl
foot
found the
than
first one
expected.
while camping with her dad. But yeah, no, the rubber tennis shoe would actually help the foot float ashore. The rest of the body would be like eaten, but the shoe would not be because it'd protect the foot. So it was just like a very strange part.
So specific.
Yeah, so
weird.
Yeah. And because of this area in Canada is very like wildernessy. If people were dumping bodies there, it would take them a long time to figure it out. Like they have a very like their missing person rate is a little bit higher than the most places in the U.S. because if you went missing out there, like good luck if anyone's ever gonna fucking find you.
Sometimes people just go outside and then are never seen again.
Yeah, but I mean it would happen a lot more in an
Because the
area like
Wendigos
that.
get him. I'm gonna check to see if he just sells shoes. Nope. Bottles and odd seeds.
We need another one of those we need another one of those like mystery seeds because the mystery seeds grow trash basically.
Well, that's the thing I can do then.
Does he sell those?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, do that then.
I bought the odd seeds. Do they go in the top one?
They go in the vegetable garden one, I think. Yeah.
I'd like to be under the feet in a vegetable garden on a boat.
I also learned that octopus only live for like a year.
Yeah, it's horrible.
I was so sad about that.
They're intelligent, and the females spend like most of their life just like sitting on their babies
And dying because they won't leave
Yeah.
them. Yeah. And then they most of them die right out the bat. Like having one out of like every like 1,000 live to even be an adult is like a
Yeah.
miracle. The intelligence is the only thing the octopus has going for it. It gets like fucking killed by everything.
Got a miserable life.
Yeah.
There's something funny about the fact that we're like just kind of doing collaborative like shoe summoning rituals right now. We must get the shoes before we can continue.
Well, I also am trying to get
We'll try different things and hope something happens.
trying to get rice because I think that's what I need for noodle soup. Oh, you know, I probably have that fucking recipe. I should just look it up. What the fuck was that?
It was me missing a note.
Oh. Why does that vibrate in my controller too? Why is it punishing me for your problems?
Why are your problems my problems? Get fucked.
Collab?
No step on snack.
Definitely don't step on snakes. You don't have to tell me not to step on snakes. I would never do that.
It's a libertarian flag.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I know, but it's dumb to me because it's like don't tread on me. It's like I would never dare. Snakes are beautiful.
It's also such a stupid edgelord flag.
Yeah, I know. I did.
Because the implication is not, oh, poor snake's gonna get stepped on.
I know.
It's like,
I know.
Snake's gonna get you because it's gonna bite you if you step on him. Fuck you up.
America government, come on. Like, all right, cool. Next, you're gonna wear a fucking like Punisher iconography. Glad you showed up today, Sam.
Flower and berry.
Old shoe. Well, according to
Cherry,
Keikaku
peach.
and whatnot, did I get how much shoe did I get though? How much shoe is it? Looks really weird. Where's the oil?
My
Shit, I went
eyes.
too far. I only got one shoe. I need to know shoe.
Have I never made
Is a shoe the only way to get
chicken
glue?
noodle soup?
Have you never made chicken noodle soup
I thought for sure I did because there's someone's
for the soul?
chilaquiles.
Chicken soup for the soul. It's like a Mad Libs. You just fit anything in there.
Oh my gosh. I made noodle soup, but not chicken. I need chicken noodle soup. That's... Yeah, so it's rice flour, it's gonna be chicken. I knew it. I swear.
Yeah, some of those rarer meat things might be where like half the stuff you're missing are from because we didn't have access to them for so long. Or like stuff that uses fat.
I've been using that to my advantage by clicking on those things first and seeing what it'll let me add to them. So I don't think that's the case. Because I click on fat like every time.
Oh, no.
Hey, you? I can feel it in my bones. The weather is changing. We should take a look at the flowers.
She doesn't remember your name. My name. You're a cat.
No one cares about me. Remember? When we were neighbors? We had these beautiful flowers. You looked so surprised when they would grow. You probably thought, well, I'm not sure. Flowers are strong. They remember that they want to grow, to feel the sun. That's what I like the most about you. You were always there. I'm glad we were neighbors, maybe. You would find me. Find a new place for me to live. Oh, goodness.
I've got news for you. Ooh.
We're doing a mercy kill.
Ending sequence begin. I'm never gonna get your shoes for you. Fuck you. Bye.
I had chicken noodle soup, though.
Cook good or better faster?
No, I have it. I have the stuff. Oh,
You better be
no.
quick.
No, he's gone now.
Oh, did you make the chicken noodle soup already?
No, I'm making it right now.
Oh.
Like, this will be
Oh, I
it.
thought you were just trying to complete your list, not the...
No,
the onion
because
stuff.
he asked, because we had everything else, but he needed one other thing. For us to get something. But now it's wasted effort.
Nothing's wasted. Or everything is, depending on how you deal with death. Here comes ours.
I want Death New Game Plus.
I think that's what most of religions are about, is wanting New Game Plus.
Well, no, because most people don't think you ever come back in any way. Like,
Well,
I mean, you coming back to Earth is not like it's not like a normal thing, and
yeah, but it's some kind of continuation usually.
well, I mean, I mean, afterlife. There's not New Game Plus because you don't get to try again.
Sequel then, I guess.
No, it's just like after game. It's not New Game Plus. It's like it's like
Post game.
yeah, post game.
It's all about the, like an MMO. It's all about the post game. Da da da! I'll never see you again. Bye. This is goodbye, happy boy. Until New Game Plus.
Honestly, I would hate like reincarnation's a fun idea. I would hate it. I would hate to have to do this all again. Like, I just want it to be over.
It's like a full lifetime version of the waking up from a dream and having to do it again.
And I mean, and the idea is that you don't really remember anything about your previous life, but there might be like aspects that are like familiar to you in ways that you don't necessarily understand.
Yeah.
I would hate that. I don't want to have to do all
review.
this again. Just let me die.
Yeah. Pressed on the wrong buttons.
Looter's Literary Review presents the second of the Crow's End Inc. Lost Bounties, and remember, a ship is never late, it is always on time. See enclosed Portalan chart for reference.
There's another one of those, but that'll probably have to wait until next
Let me
year
just get my
or
soup
whatever.
out. Very important.
Let me get my soup. God, think about how gross and cold all this food is.
It made wonton soup! Why did it make wonton soup? Why, God, why? Oh no, now I'm extra disappointed. I'm sad for two reasons. Do you remember those flowers? I can't. I think it's time. Time for me to admit it. I can't go on any longer. You know where we need to go, neighbor? Thank you.
The hip thrust. It's gonna take her like a while to get there. I'm mad for two reasons. One, her life is ending and her mind is going, and two, I didn't make chicken noodle soup correctly.
Gosh,
These are
dang
equally
it.
bad problems.
They are. both very important
These are
things.
identical levels of tragedy. We can't plant anything apparently. Oh wait, we can't. You're not allowed to do stuff when this is happening.
Go, little birdie. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
It's so weird looking.
I could eat this bird. This cat,
Just devour.
could take this bird
Yeah,
out.
this bird should be in great danger. Cats will just swipe him out of the sky.
I mean, I don't think that's a problem here, but
That's why the water's red.
with all the blood of the birds the cat's killed.
Yeah, you specifically.
I know. I remember. Do you? The neighborhood? We were there with the flowers. We were there in that building almost next door. You and me, we were neighbors.
They made it brutal with their animation where she just like stares at nothing and then just gets startled and looks around.
This one definitely stings a little bit.
Mm.
You were always there for me, Stella. Well, she remembered our name. That's good. I was worried.
Hey, you.
Yeah, I was like, oh. Goodbye, sweet pea. Oh, that's a cute one.
Got a little leg. It's all goofy.
Some of them are definitely more elegant than
Poon
others.
Poon.
It does look like Poon Poon.
Oh no.
The doom.
Oh, it doesn't work.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh, enter on the keyboard worked.
Okay.
Oh. The lily. She's waiting for me. The controller just stopped working or what?
Mine still works, which is unusual. Usually yours is... Or
Yeah. There you go. They just lost it, I guess. Just stop doing
I was
anything.
like, don't make us put the old lady to death
Yeah.
again. Like, don't make us do this again, please.
Please.
That would be upsetting.
Oh, what am I hugging? What is that? Come up here. What the fuck is this? I hugged it. What is that?
A little ghost version of her? Why?
You get
why is-
to... Are they all up here? Do you see them when we're here? Oh!
Oh.
Is this what happens when you come here for the final ever door?
Yeah.
You come back and hug everyone again? Oh.
Your favorite. Oh.
And then this asshole. Because it's my turn to pass on. And they're all here.
Oh.
There's one down here. There's two down here. She'll hug me in the death place.
That's all you left us.
Apparently he went past through the gate because he's in the constellations and he's here. So he just did it himself, I guess. That was unexpected.
I'm glad that we noticed that we didn't leave without doing that, because that would have been really sad.
Here we go.
So what happens to me, your cat?
I guess you just drown.
I just stay here?
Or you grow, or you stand up and turn into a furry, and then you pass on.
This is what I've been waiting for.
Were you Lily also?
Oh yeah. From this point, there's no turning back. Do you want to continue?
I'm like remembering that this is like Thunder Lotus games. Like they made like the last game I played by them was a side-scrolling action roguelike Cthulhu like Lovecraft game.
Oh, that's a little bit different than this.
Like every now and then I have to remember like who made this game. Like this is an unexpected game for them to make. Like introspective game about death. They're gonna make you think about death and stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, they did a good job.
And now the cat is the Spiritfarer.
Yeah, maybe I'll just get to stay here and be the new Karen. Just the cat. Managing the whole boat.
I really
by
wonder what's
himself.
gonna happen. Are we both gonna fly up in the air?
Well,
Are you gonna T-pose like a little Jesus cat?
I mean, I always tell Kiki that she's going with me. So if I die, like, you have to throw her into the tomb like an Egyptian dog. Like, she gets mummified with me whether she's alive or not. Like...
You didn't have anything to say to us, Lily?
Oh, dude, it would be great if Lily just started talking to you. Oh.
It's a long hug. Kitty. And she's hugging the cat in the constellation. You fucked it up, Stella. You're supposed to pass on to the next Spiritfarer. Now death doesn't work anymore. You broke death.
Yeah, you didn't hand it off to anyone.
The game literally starts with us passing it on to somebody else.
Yeah, I guess we should have predicted this how it would end, because that's how Karen started. Like, by saying, I have to go through the Everdor. This is your job now.
Yeah.
This basically...
And then we just leave. Oh.
Memories that were left behind bring us closer to the end of this journey where we grew as friends. Take me through the mist and storms in waters that are still unknown. Under guiding starlit sky, we will learn how to say goodbye. And I'll take your hand and guide you through all the steps one takes to move on to a place, a world unseen to us all. But it's okay, we'll be together. And I'll take your hand and guide you through all the steps one takes to move on to a place, a world unseen to us all. But I know we will remember. And I'll take your hand and guide you through all the steps one takes to move on to a place, a world unseen to us all. But it's okay, we'll be together, my friend.
There was lyrics the whole time. Like when you get to the BB's theme part of Death Stranding. In the sunset, days is ending.
Kiki came over because she was feeling sad. She needed some support. Kiki, it's okay. It's
She's
okay.
emotional support licking.
Yeah.
We did it. We beat Spiritfarer.
We did. Was that, is it? Oh, I thought the cursor meant something.
No, it's the the mouse is just showing up on screen, as it do sometimes. Boom, 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 boom. I believe it just works. You can just hop back in.
I feel bad for Buck, I just realized.
Yeah, because we just left him.
Yeah,
without
we
moving on
didn't
to
even
do Spiritfarer.
say goodbye to him.
Since the game has a post game, it kind of feels like it'd be suitable if the game had a.
I still had food in the oven.
Yeah.
What a weird scenario.
I feel like it'd be suitable if the game. Yeah, you left something in the oven and then left. It's all gonna burn down and kill Buck.
Oh, it's wonton soup again, because it's before he transported
Oh.
us. So I wonder if every time... Yeah. Like, it's before we were, like, we got our little death.
Maybe is this the same?
Did it transport us back in time to
letter?
when I had wonton soup in there? Yeah.
That's the second one. Yep. I guess this is where it left
So
off
I have
there.
to deal with the memory of this wonton soup forever in
and
a
ever
loop.
and ever and ever.
That's horrible.
It'd be fitting if they did a thing where where they did actually give you somebody that you pass it on to, like with Charon, and then you play as that character in the post game. And then when you come back to the DLC characters, you just play as a new character.
Yes, that way we could have like closure with Stella, but then they would have to animate a whole new character, so
Yeah,
it would have
it'd
been
be
a whole
hard.
thing, yeah.
And then change the dialogue, and they're probably gonna keep making them be tied to Stella. So instead, it's just gonna be a thing where like, this totally happened before that part. Just remember it differently.
Yeah.
Well, we did it, everybody. This was a long one, but it was neat.
No, it was neat. I thought it was like charming. I had fun playing co-op and bouncing around the ship as a
Yeah.
cat.
We gotta figure out what we're gonna play next now.
I like platforming. It's fun.
Yeah.
And I also liked cooking.
And
And we
platforming. These are my two interests. How do I combine them?
forever be haunted by the things that like I did get to cook.
Oh, I do know how to combine those two things. There's
What?
a game called Battle Chef Brigade that I think is a platformer and cooking game.
I mean, I honestly don't really care about cooking in general. It's just
Yeah.
the collecting things aspect that I am
Yeah, you're
addicted
trying to complete
to.
the list.
Yeah.
You get a Pokemon list to complete.
I'm
The
one of
Pokemon's
those
made
people.
of food.
Oh gosh.
See you guys next time.
Bye guys.